So high level languages, these are things like you've been learning to code in education. So things like Python, Java, C Sharp, etc., etc. So here's a bit of a screenshot of one here, but essentially these are easier for humans to write compared to low level languages. So the idea is this is closer to English language than low level languages. So it's easier for a human to tell the computer what to do in this form than it is in low level language form. However, when you run it, it needs to be turned into ones and zeros, but the computer will do that for you. So it needs to be turned into ones and zeros for the computer to understand it, and that's known as translated. So it needs to be translated into machine code. One high level language instruction can represent many machine code instructions. So just one line of a high level language might be many lines of machine code instructions. The same code will work on many different machines. The reason is if you take this high, so we know low level languages change machine to machine with different processors. If you take a high level language like this and you run it on different computers, it will, as it's translating it before it runs it, if let's imagine one computer spoke French, one spoke English, if this got translated into French for one computer, English for another, it doesn't matter. So this is quite transferable, high level languages across computers. It's easy to read, understand, and modify, which is advantages. But the one downside is you don't quite have the level of specific control over the CPU and memory that you would if you coded in a low level language.